guys, Marco here in the shop. Just a little update. I got the actuator for the nose gear, the unit made by Jack Williamson, running. Took me most of the afternoon to get it wired, and you'll see in a minute why. And couldn't get it to work. Then figured out I made a mistake, and then still couldn't get it to work 100%. And called and talked to Jack, and Jack said to hook it up to a car battery, and that actually did the trick. I was using a power supply, 12-volt power supply here that I guess didn't have enough juice. But let me show you what I'm talking about. Yep, it is very complicated. It's a lot more complicated than than I expected. But just give you a quick rundown on the main components. We have obviously the part that goes in the cockpit, the front end, and goes through, I think it's got a couple of relays or something in here, and some of the wires connect to, let's see, they go in here, there we go. So most of them, not all of them, go to this plug. Now this plug attaches to the two micro switches. One is a down limit, the other one is the up limit of travel for the nose gear, and a couple of the connections are for the power here. Now all of this pin here did not come wired. I had to wire it all myself, figure out where everything went using the schematic here. Of course, if you can see that the wire colors may vary, so not all the wire colors were correct, but so I think there's only a few of them that I had to change. Those are different colors. I think that's pretty much it. Let's see, the unit also goes to this other connector here with I have no idea what's in there, probably some more relays. This connector here, it is in case you want the auxiliary automatic extension unit. You pull that off, and that's where you connect that unit to. I decided not to purchase that. The other thing that is pretty cool, this setup has got a battery backup. Now that battery is supposed to be charging for a few days. I just hooked it up, so it's got a little juice, but hardly enough to run the whole gear up and down, as I will show you. Now that's the power unit that I was using to power the actuator, and it wasn't quite enough to get it going. So got the car battery. You follow the wires here. That's where they end up. I got two wires hooked up to there, and I go down through some wires and that plug in here and here. So we're plugged in right now, and the unit is upside down, so this will be gear up position with the actuator retracted. So we go down, and you can see the unit extends. Takes quite a bit of time, but eventually it gets to the point that the down switch here will turn the motor off, as you will see here in a second. Almost there. As you can see, that's the extended length of the actuator. So get a green light, gear down, and let's retract it. So basically it's going through the same thing, except this time the up limit switch will stop the motor progression. There you go. And obviously these two limit switches that can be moved up and down on this groove. Now the one thing that is kind of, that's your indication right there, by the way. The one thing that is kind of cool about this system is, say that we lost power. Alright, there we go. We just lost power to the airplane. We got nothing here. But that little battery is still connected. So we can go emergency extend, and you'll see they'll move very slowly right now because the battery is not quite charged yet. But go emergency extend, and you see the emergency extension is activating. I'm going to stop it now. I don't want to use up all the battery. I'm trying to actually charge that up. So that's a system that will be installed in the nose between these NG30s. And if you remember, we spent quite some time cutting that relief right there. See if I can show you. This relief right here for the head of that motor right there. So hopefully that will work out. But that will go right there, attach right there, and the nose gear will retract into the fuselage and down like that. So I hope you liked it. It took me most of the afternoon, just mostly to recover from my own mistakes, but I like the unit and looking forward to have it mounted on the front of the nose. Alright, take care guys, and see you next time.